Actually, there's quite a complex framework for policy dialogue and donor coordination in Cambodia at different levels. I mean, as you can see here, at the highest level, you have the Cambodia Development Cooperation Forum, which is chaired by the Prime Minister and co-chaired by the World Bank, and now it has changed to the ADB, and normally they are meeting every 18 months. Last year, when we started to engage a bit more with the new education budget support program with the Ministry of Education, we realized actually in those joint technical working group meetings, it was what we call like empty dialogue. That actually the agenda is set for each year, it's really fixed, and we have mainly some routine presentations, and there's really little room for discussions. They would just tell you, okay, the Ministry of Education has implemented 60% of the policy actions foreseen in 2011, but without going into the details of the action. Or we have spent 45% of our program-based budget, which is 2% more than last year, but without really giving any figures. So at the following education sector working group meeting, we suggested to the DP, well, what we could do is first of all, try to agree on a list of very important key issues in the sector in terms of quality, access, equity, where we see there are some problems, and then we come to the ministry with this list of issues, and we try to have it for a year to have discussions around these specific issues. The results basically is that the DP agreed on the priority policy issues, that it's really generated momentum because each DP mentioned it in every possible occasion, be it the National Education Congress, the midterm review workshop of the education sector plan, any seminar that a DP would hold, they would not just focus on their own project or niche issues, let's say. They were really mentioning all these issues, the decline of resources, the need to implement this grade 3 test that I talked about before. And that really created a very good dynamic and enthusiasm and solidarity among DP. I mean, really in 1 year we could see a big difference in terms of how the education sector working group was working. So in terms of lessons learned, I think really the idea of really trying to push for a policy discussion agenda with the ministry to really shape the discussions towards some important issues, I think